You did not. Did not what? Well, Kate's back on track and ready to retaliate.
How mad do you think she is about the dress?
Postal, especially on a night like tonight, her re-entry to fashion, and then someone who's not even in the business shows up wearing her exact same dress and looks better in it. Nightmare.
I hope you know what you're doing. My cousin is seriously pissed.
Really? Well, Connie better brace herself because I'm just getting started.
Carly, what a lovely party. You are a wonderful hostess, whether it's a backyard barbecue or a last-minute cocktail party.
Well, thank you, Warren.
And I've given a lot of thought to your suggestions about couture.
What kind of suggestions? Well, I think real women read magazines. I think real women wear clothes. I don't think all real women are a size 2, and I don't think they all wear stilettos all the time. Speak for yourself. Warren.
Telling Carly about this dress was blatant sabotage and a betrayal that will not be forgiven.
There we go. Connie, it is just a dress.
I welcomed you back to the office. I held your job when you were sick. And how do you repay me?
Calm down.
I am going to be a laughingstock by tomorrow morning.
The party was fine. All right, everyone had a real good time. They were real happy to see you. None of these people eat anything, but I think the party was lovely.
Okay, first, do not call me Connie in public again. My name is Kate Howard. Second, don't presume that you understand anything about the fashion publishing industry or exactly what was going on in this room. And third, stop pretending that you give a damn about my feelings, because clearly you and your new best friend Carly found the entire experience amusing.
It is amusing. Connie, you are amusing. I mean, if my brothers, excuse me, your cousins would have been here, they would have rolled on the floor laughing, watching you work this room, working these people, walking around like you're all smart and powerful. Honey, you don't even know your enemies from your friends. I guess that's why you have to have a party for yourself in the first place.
Okay, Olivia, this is what's called a professional occasion. But you wouldn't understand that, right? And I'm just so glad that you found my humiliation amusing.
You set yourself up for it when you slept with Carl's husband. You can't think she wasn't going to retaliate.
Yeah, right, of course. Of course you're going to see it that way because, you know, you never really made anything of your life.
You know what, Connie?
What?
You're a real jerk.
Lulu, I took a real risk hiring you, knowing that competent people stood in line for the position, and I put up with your sloppy work, your tardiness, and I genuinely tried to teach you how to survive in this industry. How do you repay me? With betrayal and sabotage. You leave me no choice, Lulu. For that reason...
No, it was me. I was the one that told Carly about your dress. Obviously, if I had known Carly was going to be able to get that dress in time, I would have given you a heads up, but I didn't want to make a big deal out of it.
Go on.
I shouldn't have been talking on my phone in the lobby, especially about something as important as that dress. And yes, maybe I let the designer's name slip. I did see Carly pass by, but she owns the hotel, so I didn't think anything of it. Actually, I did think something of it, but I didn't think she was going to be able to pull something like that off.
Maxie, I'm very disappointed in you.
I know. And I'm sorry, because that was a huge mistake.
You, of all people, knew how important this dress was to me, how important this party was to me. I've had so much faith in you, Maxie. You show amazing promise. But I did tell you both a long time ago that if I fired one of you, I'd have to fire... I'm firing my assistants.
Oh. On what grounds?
Well, Jax, Carly didn't show up at the party in that dress. By accident.
You're firing them over a dress.
Yes, Jax. This is a fashion magazine. My entire career is based on the concept of a dress. Who is wearing it, to what event, who made it. And this kind of blatant sabotage is insubordination, and I don't know, would you tolerate it?
Can you prove that they told Carly about the dress?
Well, no.
So there's a million ways she could have found out, right? I mean, she could have snuck into the office here. She probably has a key and looked around and...
Yes, Jax, but Maxie just admitted to me that she let Carly over here. So, I cannot tolerate this kind of sabotage, and I'm gonna have to fire them both. Clarice will have 2 new replacements here by tomorrow morning.
Kate, I know that you've had a rough night. But taking your anger out on your assistants isn't fair either, especially Maxie. I mean, she did really great work when you were in the hospital. She got Crimson out the door almost single-handedly. She got our numbers up in our key demographic. I mean, you should be thanking Maxie, not firing her.
Hey, Jax.
You know what? A raise wouldn't be out of the question.
I never agreed to let you micromanage my personnel decisions.
I hate to do this, Kate, but I am the primary investor. You can't fire them.
But you are very lucky, and you are on probation until further notice. Thank you.
It's okay, you just keep up the good work. People are noticing, even if she won't admit it. Lulu? Discretion. Okay, you let Callie figure out her own problems. I assure you that she's more than capable.
What just happened? Why did you cover for me?
I have no idea. What is with this bizarre impulse to protect me? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. And what were you thinking telling Carly about that dress?
She's family. I didn't have a choice.
You had the choice to say no or lie and describe a different dress.
I wanted Carly to beat Kate. After everything she's been through, she deserves a win.
Then you deserve to lose your job.
But you saved me anyway.
I know, it was embarrassing.
You probably thought you were going to rack up points with Kate, but instead you put your job on the line for your own worst enemy.
You are not my worst enemy. That would make me stupid and shallow. Well, I am shallow, but that's okay because you're annoying, reckless, and full of yourself. Look, I knew Kate was going to fire both of us anyway. I thought I would go out looking like a decent person, even though I'm not.
Fine, fine. You don't have to admit that you were being a true friend, but thank you anyway because I really need this job now that Johnny has left his family.
I don't want to hear about it. Just go.
Maxie, I can't leave. Kate left us all this stuff that we have to do by tomorrow.
Yes, and you're only going to slow me down.
I'm not going to slow you down.
Just leave already.
Are you sure?
Yes. It's way more easy for me to be brilliant when you're not around, and I think the next time Kate has you get lattes, you should bring me one. And it needs to be hot, and on time, and you can't complain.
I understand. That's fine.
And you always need to remember that I'm the first assistant, and you are the second.
You should be assistant editor by now.
Good. You can go.
You don't know this yet, but someday I'm going to be as good a friend to you as you were to me just now.
Bye, Lulu.